Hey my lovely Geminis, hope you all are well. I'm here to do a end of year reading for you all, so definitely stay tuned and we'll see what messages we have for you guys. Also do know in general, readings on this channel can be timeless, so if you feel called to check out your Gemini playlist on the channel or the collective playlist at any time, feel free to do so, because if there's a title that is resonating with you, there might be a message there for you. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight into this. Angels, divine spirit guides, what messages do we have for my Geminis, please? Also feel free to check out your sun, moon and rising signs, guys. Messages for Gemini, please. Okay, so there could be something around work. And relationships. Okay, or friendships. I feel like you might be happy with what's happening with your relationships or social life. One of the two or both. There is something that you're trying to guard this though. So whatever your happiness is, whatever your success is, like you're guarding it, you're protecting it. You may, I just said this for, who was it? I think it was Scorpio's reading. But it's a bit different. Yeah, I was saying that it's almost as if you are seeing certain external things, or you're seeing red flags out there, as opposed to whatever it is you're gatekeeping. And it's like you're trying to keep the external threat out of your space, okay, or away from your victory. But it does look like you are having a lot to feel joyous about, excited about. There's a lot of positivity, a lot of happiness. There's someone as well that I see you being very happy with, or spending a lot of time with, where you feel a lot of happiness. There's someone in particular though that I don't feel like you are too fond of right now. This is someone where you feel like it's got red flag all over it. Maybe you feel as though this person, there's something, interestingly enough, there's something about this person that you feel like they don't see coming. But it looks like a not so good fate for them. So, but there's something that you may feel like they are happy with, like almost like they got away with something. And I don't know, I don't feel like you're too happy about this in regards to this person. So you may see that they're happy now, or that they've been happy, but it's like you also see that coming up they may be at a disadvantage. So I don't think that this is something you are yeah, I don't feel like this is something that you are intending to like move in that direction. It looks like you're actually watching and waiting for this to kind of be out of your way. Because it's like you're here, right? And you're wanting to move forward. But then it's like there's an energy kind of going away from you. And it's like you're just watching to wait to make sure it goes away and not towards you. There's also something, yeah, there's something as well that you could be, there's someone from the past that I feel like you are very happy, or there's a sense of happiness. This could be a friend, or it could be someone you're attracted to, or you that you're with, as in, or it could be a friend. But there's someone where you feel happy with them right now, and you also feel like there was some sort of victory in regards to a past situation with this person. And it looks like you and this person are both um aware of the same thing, like the same red flag, or if there's something that you are both like, there's something where it's like, okay, you can both see far and wide, like there's a far radius, and it's like you're both able to see this, and any red flags that stand out is like you're both able to see this. But I feel like you feel happy that you have someone that you can both see certain things, or that you're both kind of in the same mental space with something. um yeah, okay. But I don't know, I'm just getting an energy of either you feel like someone tried to get some one over on you, or if it wasn't one over on you, it could be one over on something that would affect your victory, or it could be get one over on someone that you're happy with. But yeah, it just doesn't look like you are happy about that at all. Um, but you may feel like their happiness about it is going to be very short lived. Um, because they don't see the fate of what they're moving into, whereas you can kind of see the red flag in regards to where they're going. But okay, what else, please? Also, like I said, yeah, there's someone from the past that I feel like you're happy that they are. It's either in the past you were happy that they um, took action here towards you, or you're happy that this is happening now, or maybe you took action to go towards your happiness, but there's something to do with a person. This could be in the recent past, or it could just be in the past, but it looks like you're looking back and you're like, yeah, because of something in the present, you feel like the past was successful because the present is successful, or you feel the past is successful because you're happy now. Okay, so it's almost like you're happy with the present, so you're looking back to see how did you get to this point, and now you're realizing that, oh, the past was actually victorious, although there might be something that you're like, red flag over there somewhere, but you're keeping it away from your happiness. So I don't feel like this is something that is um what's the word? I don't feel like this is something that you are worried about. It just looks like you're more aware of it. And it kind of looks like you may have cut something, maybe two people off, maybe more. Something that you could have cut five or maybe up to seven people off. Obviously, if you guys, it could just been two people, but it looks like quite a few people. It looks like there's some people that you've just feel like you guys are just putting me at a disadvantage, or you want to put me at a disadvantage, or there's some people that you feel like maybe you needed to kind of trim the hedges, there's some red flags and things like that. And it just looks like you want to protect your victory at all costs. So if there's anything that you feel like is you know going to cause an issue for you, or your victory, or it just looks like you're going to trim it off. Okay. So like I said, this could also be a work related situation as well. Three of Pentacles. In work, it looks like you are being seen as someone that is in some sort of, if not a successful position, like a higher position, or you're someone that, if you have like an employer, okay, there could be two employers discussing something here in regards to you. Or you could be just talking to an employer about finances, or if it's not an employer, you could be talking to a friend or a partner about finances, like a plan. There's some sort of plan that you're discussing. Okay, so it's either you're discussing a plan to be victorious with, whether it's to do with like money, work, home, progression, success. Some of you guys are in the spotlight, and if you're not in the spotlight, then it just means like at work, you could be, the attention could be on you. Okay, whether that's because there's like discussions or conversations that you're coming up in, whether there's a meeting, or whether you're just talking with your employers about something, but in some way you could be the center of attention in something, or if there's another person associated with you, you both could be, there could be a lot of attention on you here. This could even be a friend, or again at work, like a colleague. But there's attention being brought to you. But I do want to say, if there's something that you are trying to figure out at work, okay, maybe you're in your head about something, maybe there's something you felt a little bit stuck with, I do feel like a decision, like there's a discussion about something to do with what you want, and it looks like you're going to have a victory. Okay, it looks like you're going to have a victory. So if there was something that you wanted to progress within work, or something you wanted to take to the next level, or if there was something you were looking, it could even be a victory with some sort of freedom. Okay, maybe some of you guys are going to be free, something to do with freedom and a job. So you could have been discussing pay or time with your employers, or maybe you just freed yourself from something that just felt a bit like a repetitive situation for you. Yeah, okay. Some of you guys, you may feel like you have you may feel like there's someone that there's someone that you're associated with that could also get a lot of attention. Okay, yeah. If you are, yeah, I feel for sure, I'm picking up here, there's a female energy. But someone could feel very happy and successful here with this person. But I feel like there's two people that are like, there's like some sort of success in a different area, but then like a feeling of success together. Yeah, someone's definitely very attracted to their partner here. Let's see. Also very wary of threats as well. This could be you guys. Yeah, I'm picking up on a masculine energy. Yeah, there's a masculine energy here. And there's someone that they care about, that they feel like is doing the right thing, or they are, it's almost like they are also protecting someone here, you know, keeping them kind of like behind them, especially if this is someone that attracts a lot of attention. Some could be good, some not so good. Okay, I feel like yeah, this person is making sure that they have a lens, they can see, you know, what's trying to come in, you know. And it looks like yeah, there's a very good energy there. I like this with the Justice card as well. It's like there's a lot of balance and structure, okay, between you and somebody. But if it's not a partner or a friend, then it could be that there was something that you had to correct within your work situation. Okay, there could be a situation that gets handled just. Maybe you had to kind of have a meeting. Maybe you kind of started discussing your contracts, or maybe you kind of spoke upon something, and it looks like you're going to get a fair outcome because of what you're doing that's right. Or there could be a masculine that feels like they have someone by their side here that will kind of be in an energy of fairness and justice. But I do see that for some of you guys, whether this is a male that you're dealing with or whether you are this male. But if it's not that, like I said, it could just be that you've dealt with a legal situation or contract and something's going to go right, or you've handled something the right way. So if it's in work, it looks like you're going to get some sort of victory there because, you know, of some sort of conversation you've had there, and you're going to feel good. Maybe there was something you felt like you were entitled to. If it's not work, then you could have someone by your side that you feel like stands up for you, or someone that you feel like you both kind of see things the right way. Um, for others, you guys, it could be a situation where, yeah, I feel, I just feel I feel a very protective masculine energy here. It's almost like using himself as the shield, literally. Um, and if it's not a masculine protecting another person, then this could also be a masculine protecting his own interests. Okay, and that could be any interests, but it's like, interest. It could be a person. It could be something to do with work. If it's something to do with work, then you could kind of just show up ready and prepared. It's almost like that you're in the right, so you're kind of just going to be receptive to kind of seeing what the verdict is or what this person has to say. And again, actually could be any situation that you're looking to be corrected, but it's like you are going to be looking to see, okay, what the verdict is, and the verdict is going to be right. It's going to be just. So that looks good. That looks good. But I'm getting an energy here of someone that's not scared. Like I feel like someone's like, I'm here and what? Like something like that. But it's non it's almost like that's not being said though. It's like just an energy of like, um I'm sitting here, like I'm sitting here, like no one's gonna move me, but like, if there's something that you need to say, like I'm gonna hear it, like there's just a like I'm just chill, like something like that. Um, because I feel like, yeah, this person could be, whether this is you or someone you're dealing with. I feel like this person is receptive to see if people are going to do the right thing, before making a verdict about something. Okay, so this could be you, this could be your person. Also, see if you are anticipating talking to two people at work here. Um, they, there's something about, I don't know, you could have even highlighted like an issue at work, or maybe you highlight something to them and, they kind of see that, okay, you are right. Something you said was right. So maybe they're just going to start listening to you a bit more. You might help certain things get corrected. If it's not a job, it could also be in a family situation. I just kind of got that now. Okay. What else, please, for Gemini? Two of Cups. Okay. Okay. It just looks like you're able to notice a lot of things, but you're just aware. I feel like you're just making yourself aware. Like you're just expanding. No, I won't even say expanding your awareness, but um you're just making yourself be aware of a far reach at this time, because it looks like you may feel like there's some people that might just try to like wander into your world, and you're just keeping a close eye on that. You may feel like some people may um either communicate with you or someone else that you associate with, and again I feel like you're just looking at everything clearly just to kind of see, is this genuine intention? Is this a red flag? Like you just want to make sure that anyone coming towards you, they're going to do the right thing towards you or anything, because there's something that you're planning. You got plans. You got plans. You got plans. You got plans. You got plans, and you are making sure you're doing everything right. So I feel like you don't want anyone to come and like mess things up for you because you're doing everything right. So again, you're very aware of like external. It's like you think it's like you're aware that like, okay, my home is good, my house is in order, like unit or my circle is in order. So anything that could be a problem, like it would be external to my circle. So I feel like you're making yourself aware of like what's on the outside, because it's like you feel like the outside may want to get into your circle. And yeah, it looks like you've got a lock on this door, because you've already got plans of what's going on within your circle. For some of you guys, there's someone that you may also be like having conversations with. Again, this could be a friend, a partner, but you may have made someone aware of someone else that you feel good about, or it could be vice versa. They may have made you aware of someone else that you feel good about. It could be a friend, it could be a family member or something. What's this about here? Maybe there's someone that you feel like is, reciprocating good energy with you, or maybe there's someone that you feel like is doing the right thing. Okay, I feel like there's some awareness been given about something to somebody, or about someone to someone else. Like it could just be like letting someone know like you're friends with somebody, or you're in a good you're in a good place with someone, but there's just something about that. Also, or vice versa, like I said. But it might just make, if someone's telling you this, it might just make you aware of this dynamic, or you may see it as something that is positive. But again, there could be like collateral and stuff. So I feel like you're very aware, because you're aware that there's other things attached to things that could be a threat. So I feel like you're not really making any like careless choices. Like you are making sure that you see what you need to see before you make any choices or exchanges. Okay. What else, please, for Gemini? Yeah. For some reason, whoever, it could be one, it could be multiple people, like I said earlier, that you feel like is wearing these red flags. Again, it's like you just see their fate, and they don't see it because their eyes are closed, so they don't know that they're not going into a good fate, but you can see it. And it's almost like, yeah, if they try to exchange with you, it just looks like you're not feeling that at all. Because you may feel like there's someone that has a red flag, but they try to pretend to be genuine with you, but there's something that you've already seen, or something that's, like there's a big red flag that you've noticed. So it's like there could be someone that you think is trying to fool you, or someone that you think thinks you're a fool, and it's like, do you think I'm stupid? Like literally, that's like even with the fool card, it's like you're looking at this person like, you have a red flag. I see all of this like problem and disaster. I can see this. So it's either you don't see it, or you think I'm stupid. Something like that. But they obviously see it, because, or if it's a situation where they see it, then they've caused it. If it's a situation where they don't see, then it's like they just kept their eyes closed to the truth. So basically deceive themselves. But it's like, yeah, I just feel like you may feel like, okay, am I a fool? Not am I a fool? Do they think I'm a fool? So yeah, and I just had kindness for weakness. You may feel like someone took your kindness for weakness, or they took your kindness and kind of like thought they could just like enter, or they took your kindness and thought they could just kind of not do the right thing, you know. So I think you see something as karma that someone's getting for something that they did. because there's someone that you feel like kind of has like a careless attitude, like, oh, whatever, I'll just kind of say this to you and then I'll just kind of do whatever. And when they're doing whatever, it's like a big problem and you see this big problem. Um, so yeah, okay. I do feel like there's someone close to you though. So it's like whatever you're seeing, there's someone that you are in conversation with, discussing it with. They could be confirming that, like, you're absolutely right. What you see, what you seen, and what you told me, you're right. So there's someone that I feel like you could have communicated. Maybe one or two people. There's at least one, two, or three valuable people that you have in your life. And it could be one of these people that you tell, or maybe a few of them, or three of them, or whatever. But there's someone that you tell them what you see, and they know that you're seeing things right, and they know that you're also making the right decision about something. So it looks like, I don't think someone's aware of how aware you are, and that's maybe why you think they think you're a fool, because they think they can just kind of come however or do whatever, and there's no like consequence, or there's no like, yeah, it's almost like you feel like, but then it's like you can see that they're going into their own consequence. Like you don't necessarily um even really need to do anything, um unless you feel like you do. you know but it's like, it's almost like you feel like if the problem carries itself away or takes care of itself, that how that's going to happen is because they're going to inevitably walk into their own mess. Or if the problem doesn't kind of carry itself away from you, and it kind of comes towards you very careless and thinks you're a fool, I feel like you think they're gonna find out. Like they're gonna F around and find out. Like just, I don't think this is like a very solid boundary here, where it's like you're not gonna budge with something, or even if it seems like you're budging, it's like you're on water. So it's like you're moving, you're flowing, but there's a specific stance, or there's something that you've said already, or you've made very clear, and it's almost like, I shouldn't have to make this clear again. Or if you haven't made this clear yet, like if the opportunity arises, you're going to make it very clear, but this is like a strong act of justice. There's something where you may feel like, I need to do this, would be the correct thing, or this is the right thing for me to do. So it's like, if the opportunity comes, then you're gonna do that. Or if the opportunity doesn't come, then you see it as it's taking care of itself. Does that make sense? So it's not really an opportunity where you see it as a good opportunity. It's like an opportunity to like make something very clear, or to make someone kind of, I guess, kind of have a bit of a reality check. But it's something that you feel like they definitely probably just didn't see coming. Okay, so like not a good surprise for somebody. All right, where else are we? Moving on. Wow. I told you, you guys, there's someone that you are in a very close relationship with. Again, whether friend, family member, or partner. But yeah, for most of you, it looks like it could be a strong soulmate connection. Some of you guys could be a soulmate connection. Some of you guys could be twin flame. For others of you guys, it could be a very close friend. Um, for a few of you guys, it could be a close family member, but it's someone that you're able to be complete. Like both people are completely authentic and vulnerable in terms of like you're not wearing masks with each other, and there's a sense of connection and togetherness where it's like anyone that I feel like there's a unit between you and two people, and there's some people that I feel like are not happy with you not paying them any attention, or if there's something that you have, I don't know, it's like you've got empty cups here for people that you feel like are not going to kind of help you get to a higher place, higher level, or people that could bring you down or put you at a disadvantage. Okay. If you've decided to move forward and turn your back to certain things, certain people, or what you have on offer is not what people are happy with, again, I don't feel as though this is something that you are uncertain about. I feel like you're very certain about what you're going towards and what you're cutting out, and it feels like you've done like a quick snip, like you've just kind of just like trimmed the bush. Like you've gone in your garden and you're like, right, we're trimming all the dead ends, we're trimming all the things that are just not helping this garden, and it's like you just went through it and you just cut them all out. And because it looks like you did all that quite quickly, there's some people that are not happy with that. But then it looks like there's also someone else that you feel like is very genuine, that has poured into you. Someone that you could, if you're not in communication with them now, it looks like you're about to be. But this is someone that it's like you both come towards each other with communication. There might be times when um, there might be times when, what's the word? Like you've got to go do something, or like you're working on something. But I feel like whenever you're doing something, if you notice, like you still kind of think back to this person, or even when you're doing something, you might want to talk to this person. Or you may have plans to like integrate this person or talk with them or build with them. There's something about someone that you feel like is either bringing in a lot of blessed energy, or this could also be someone that you feel like is helping you to see the signs, or someone that's made certain things clearer for you. Maybe you saw certain signs and you spoke to someone about it, and they kind of helped you see some of these signs that you were seeing even clearer. And yeah, it looks like you want to come and drink at this person's pond. You want to talk to them, you want to drink at their pond. And yeah, it looks like they've poured this bit out. It's like they've poured this bit of the pond here, for you to be able to come and like drink with them, like metaphorically. But okay, so that's really nice. So in general, it just kind of looks like you guys are clear. You know what you're going towards. You see the signs. If there's anything that comes at you that you feel like you need to cut out, cut down, I don't even think you're going to hesitate. It looks like you'll let someone have it, if it's someone that you feel like is coming to uh either put you in some sort of trap, or someone that's coming to like disrupt your blessing, or again, if there's someone that you care about where you feel like someone's coming to maybe do something here, it just looks like you're going to cut something out, cut someone down, you're going to give someone some words. It just looks like you will be ready. And if this isn't you doing this, then this could be the vice versa. If there's someone that cares about you, they could be ready to do this for you here. But I just see this, yeah, being something, but it's like this person can communicate to you, you communicate to them, you know. Oh wow. If this is a romantic relationship as well, obviously not for everyone, I just got another message. I feel like there's a strong level of intimacy. I'm looking at very specific things, but I don't want to go into too much detail here, but there's definitely something about nourishment, drinking, yeah. Um, Someone likes someone's feature, but yeah, I mean, someone likes someone's body, but not in like a superficial way. um it's almost like the fulfillment in the intimacy shared, there's something specific that someone likes to do with the other person. And I feel like they're going to mention this, or this might be something they want to do very soon. So that might give you an idea of what it is, okay? So it's either you like to do this with them or to them, or they like to do this with you or to you. But again, I'm kind of picking up on a masculine energy here with this Knight of Swords. So if you're the feminine energy, they might say something about this to you. Or if you're the masculine energy, maybe there's something you want to say about something you want to do. Or you might just, or it might just be a thing where someone just goes for it. But I'm thinking, what's the sword about? Oh, okay, there could be communication during. Okay, but it kind of looks like an intimate encounter, but there's something specific that someone's coming in to give someone, or to do, that they may not see coming, but like, yeah, someone's racing in for this. But it looks like there's a lot of little, not even little, there's a lot of pieces to this. So there could be like something that you're going to do. There could be like a special day where there's like going to be a lot of good things about this day. What I just mentioned, that's like one little facet of it, where there's going to be some sort of physical intimacy. But then outside of that, I also see like 1, 2, or 3 other things minimum. One thing's going to be a really big thing, like something very, like a really good experience, or a very good day, or like, you know, on this day someone just feels like, oh, this person's a star. Or like someone may feel like, you know, look at, you know, someone's doing a lot for them. Or it just looks like there's an energy of 2 people wanting to do things for each other, because of, you know, what they feel like they're receiving from each other. But it's like an energy of wanting to do all this stuff. Okay. What else have we got here, please? Also, side note from all of that, you might say something to someone that may go over their head. Okay. So if there's something that you feel like you know, had to say, you had to be very clear, you know, something could have went over someone's head. Okay, maybe this was you making a protective decision, or someone making a protective decision to say something, which could have been intended for a boundary. But I feel like it could go in, it could have went over someone's head, where someone's kind of still going to, you know, try to have some sort of control. Yeah, someone may try to have some sort of control over a situation. It's right next to the Emperor as well. So I feel like you actually have control over the situation, but someone is going to be trying to, if not control you, like take that control or control the situation. It's like someone that's trying to, behind this, like pull strings and manipulate something. But I'm not gonna lie, this kind of looks a bit mad. It kind of looks like someone's working with like some like bad energy here. Like someone's working with this devil energy to control. And if it's not something like that, then you could just be dealing with 2 different people. Okay, again, if it's a work situation, there could be 2 bosses. Maybe, you know, it just symbolizes 2 people that do have some sort of authority, but maybe you feel like maybe you feel like you kind of prefer one over the other. You know, if you've got 2 employers, and maybe there's one that you kind of you said something to went over their head, and maybe you're going to communicate something to the other one, or maybe you feel like you have to make something clear another time. Maybe you said it one time, maybe you're going to have to make something clear another time to kind of solidify what you said, something like that. And if it's not a work situation, it could just be with a controlling or a manipulative person, but there's something about where you might have to say something to solidify something if you feel like a boundary isn't set the first time. Or it may even be a case of, being clear on something for yourself so that you can, it looks like there's some sort of, like you guys may also want to protect your money. Looks like there could be certain connections or a connection you want to protect, but there's also something that you want. It's like you've got a divider. So again, if there's just any energies, any people, there could be a multiple of people here, different circumstances. Like I said, this could be up to 7 individuals, guys, up to 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's literally 7. It could even be 8, 9 if I want to count this card, although it's kind of covered now. But yeah, so all these different people could be different scenarios for different reasons, but it looks like you're just trying to protect what's valuable to you, protect what because whatever's valuable to you, you've got plans with it, and you're successful with what you're doing. So anything else that you feel like could set you back or bring that down, you're kind of have some sort of boundary, making it a bit clear, or compartmentalizing, or cutting out, right? Okay. But for some of you guys, you may have made something clear, and you know, you might find that that was enough, but you may feel like, what's the word? You may feel like it's enough. You may just feel like you have to just sort of stay in a certain position or energy, or you may have to just assume a certain position and stay in this position until something to do with like your plan is victorious. So if it could be like, if you've already said something, you might kind of hold that stance, you know, so that it's like, yeah, so that your boundary can't be manipulated, or so that like what you said, can't be manipulated. It's kind of like, I said what I said, but yeah, so let's get some advice for you, loves. Take action, practice self-love. This is definitely someone that you are wanting to go towards, and I feel like you could be taking action towards this person. And for others of you guys on your path, it's like you could be aware that like certain people may try to encounter you on your path or on your way, and it's like you already know this before it happens, so you already assuming the position, you're already clear on what you're going to do. When you approach certain things, or certain things approach you, depending on who it is, what it is, it's like you're just clear on the difference between how you're going to deal with 2 different types of things, 2 different types of people. If you see you got the 2 swords in your hand here, it's like you've learned a lot from the past, and you're like, okay, with these types of people and the people on this side, I'm going to deal like this. The people on this side, I'm going to deal like this. So advice in general is to take action towards the things that you want to exchange with. There's a lot of things that I feel like are going to fulfill you coming up. So it's a slow and steady wins the race. So as long as you're clear and you're kind of moving at a steady pace, I feel like it's saying don't worry too much about the speed. I literally say that, and I don't know if you can hear this like plane. It sounds like it's moving at high speeds. And it's funny because that's air energy, which is you guys. So for some of you guys, you might be used to moving at more high speeds here, but it's like, I feel like your angels are going to put certain things that you will love on your path to help sort of balance maybe your pace, or to help you also water certain things along the way that maybe you would have missed if you were going too fast. So you could even have like an earth angel energy, um, either earth angel or a spirit angel that is basically helping to show you these signs, so that as you're moving you can see these signs, so that you don't necessarily go too fast and maybe miss them. Also, for some of you guys, um, this is very random, but if there's something about gardening, you might talk to someone about that, or maybe you're gardening something, or there could be something about watering something here. There's something very angelic. Maybe you're like doing some gardening or planting, or maybe you are. Some of you guys, you could travel somewhere actually, whether it's by car, plane. Um, it's just like you've got a clear destination, and yeah, everything kind of looks good. It looks like for the most part you're clear, and you will see more signs along the way. So that's good. Okay, but there's definitely a victory for you that you're clear on, and I do see this manifesting for you. So right now, if you're in a place of building your skills, knowledge, and research, that's going to be very helpful for you, as well as practicing self-love, you know, also not moving so fast, so you can take time along the way to nurture yourself, rest, replenish yourself, you know. So then when you take action, you're taking action from like a good feeling space. You're in the right energy. So whatever you're doing in the world, whatever you're putting out, whoever you're exchanging with, it's, you know, you're in the right space, or you get the right return because you've kind of taken care of yourself first, or taken care of, you know, what you need, right? So that's good. And then last but not least, music therapy. Sound vibrations are beneficial at this time. So listening to music might, you know, be work wonders for you at this time. It might help you to put you in a very happy mood, positive mood, good feeling space. Also sound vibrations, or maybe when you're on the move or you're doing things, you might be listening to music, and this might kind of put you in a good energy, or it might just give you the right feeling, so where when you're doing what you're doing, like you're just in the right energy, right? So there's something about that. Also, because I've just put it on the Tower card, there might be certain things, I don't know, there could be certain things that you are noticing vibrationally or audio wise that you feel like either you don't want to listen to, you don't exchange with, in terms of like people or music. Yeah, and it's just kind of things that you might be aware of, but I feel for the most part you might get a lot of signs in music or in audio, or there's going to be like along your path, you might be certain songs that you hear that might give you an idea or a feeling or a sign, or you might, you know, get a light bulb moment. But I feel like, yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of messages through signs, audio, music, and even in conversations. Okay, I feel like you might be having conversations with people and having all kinds of light bulb moments. Or if you're uncertain of someone's genuine intentions with you, it's like if you have a small encounter, it's like you may get a light bulb moment within that, and then you kind of know whether it's a good intention or a potential tower moment waiting to happen, so you know how to proceed, etc. But overall, guys, this looks good. Looks like either way, the destination is approaching ahead. So it's saying, you know, you can take your time and make sure that you are, you know, doing what you need to do along the way, because the destination is there. Okay, my love, so that looks lovely. I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope that was helpful. And again, like I said, it does look like you're going to have some celebration, some happy things going on to celebrate as well. So that looks good. So yeah, I will leave that there. Happy holidays, happy new year. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.